This morning, authorities say the father of the Highland Park massacre suspect could face criminal charges for the role he played in helping his son buy multiple guns, including the weapon used to carry out the July 4th attack. Illinois law requires a permit to buy firearms or ammunition. The suspect's father sponsored the application for his son's permit in 2020, just months after police responded to his home where he was allegedly threatening to, quote, kill everyone. Police confiscated knives during that call, but returned them, the father saying they were his. Less than 6 months later, state officials approved the suspect's gun permit application because they say he had a sponsor, his father. In a statement, the Illinois State Police saying at the time of the application review in January of 2020, there was insufficient basis to establish a clear and present danger. On Wednesday, the suspect appeared virtually in court and was denied bail. Prosecutors say he confessed to the attack. Authorities also revealing after the massacre, the suspect drove to Madison, Wisconsin, where he came across another July 4th celebration. Police say armed with this firearm found in his car, along with 60 rounds of ammunition, he considered another attack.
It is clearly now the will of the Parliamentary Conservative Party that there should be a new leader of that party and therefore a new Prime Minister. And I've agreed with Sir Graham Brady, the chairman of our backbench MPs, that the process of choosing that new leader should begin now. And the timetable will be announced next week. And I've today appointed a cabinet to serve, as I will, until a new leader is in place. So I want to say to the millions of people who voted for us in 2019, many of them voting Conservative for the first time, thank you for that incredible mandate, the biggest Conservative majority since 1987, the biggest share of the vote since 1979.
A police operation across 5 European countries has resulted in the arrest of 130 people accused of trafficking migrants to Britain. The main focus of the coordinated raids was the German city of Osnabrück, which police say was one of the hubs of the illegal network. Azadeh Masheri has more.
It's said to be the biggest operation targeting human smuggling across the Channel.
Hundreds of police and special forces have been in action this morning in many countries, not just Germany, but also Belgium, France, the Netherlands and Great Britain.
And the numbers are staggering. Dozens of suspects are accused of smuggling up to 10,000 migrants across the English Channel to the UK. And police believe the suspects have been doing this for over 12 to 18 months.
This heavily used highway here in Genoa essentially crumbled and collapsed to the ground when there were heavy rains, and it took place just before a major holiday here in Italy in the month of August. Now, 43 people died, and the family members of those victims will be here at the court. It's the first time they're going to be able to experience exactly what has been found out and decide how they can achieve the justice that they want. Now, 59 people are on trial. They are facing a range of charges from multiple manslaughter to making false statements.
A new set of sanctions are being imposed by the US Treasury on Hong Kong and the United Arab Emirates-based companies for violating the oil sanctions that have been put on Iran. Washington has accused these firms for helping to deliver and also to sell Iranian petroleum and petrochemical products in East Asia. The US Treasury Department has said that a network of people and entities used a web of Gulf-based front companies to facilitate the delivery and the sale of hundreds of millions of dollars in petroleum products from Iranian companies to East Asia. The Treasury has accused the Iranian petrochemical firms with front companies in the United Arab Emirates and China, and also a Hong Kong-based company called the Tri-Alliance for dealings with Iran.
At least 600 inmates have escaped in a jailbreak in Abuja, Nigeria's capital city, an attack that officials have blamed on Islamic extremist rebels. Over 300 escapees have either been recaptured or turned themselves in at police stations, authorities said. Nigeria's Ministry of Interior said explosions and gunfire were heard at about 10 p.m. in the Kuje area when the attackers arrived and forced their way into the prison through a hole created by the blast. The Abuja jailbreak occurred around the same time that gunmen launched a daring attack on an advanced security convoy preparing for the visit of President Muhammadu Buhari in the northwest Katsina state. Those attackers opened fire on the convoy from ambush positions but were repelled by the military, according to the presidential spokesman.
More than 1 million pilgrims across the globe amassed on Wednesday and Thursday morning in Saudi Arabia's holy city of Mecca, making it the largest Islamic pilgrimage since the coronavirus pandemic upended the event. The Hajj, which is a key pillar of Islam, involves pilgrims praying around the cube-shaped Kaaba, the holy shrine in Islam. The prayers are open to 1 million foreign and domestic pilgrims who have been vaccinated against the coronavirus, tested negative for COVID-19, and are between 18 and 65 years old. Authorities estimate that 85% of all pilgrims have arrived from abroad. While this year's number is far below the pre-pandemic influx of some 2.5 million pilgrims, it represents a major step closer to normal after 2 years or so pilgrimage restricted to just a small number of Muslims already residing in Saudi Arabia.